Let's give it a name. The Underdog Mentality Press. Alright guys, it's go time. It's Friday, the best day of the week. And nah, not why you think, because you finally get a day off. There is no days off, 7 days a week, 365. But why is it the best day of the week, guys? Because it's Big Shoulders Day. Guys, I'm gonna be delivering some mad pain for you today. 2 supersets, 5 exercises to absolutely demolish every single part of your shoulders, your fronts, your mid delts, your rear delts is going probably to be the biggest pain on this session, and your traps. But on top of that, guys, we're going to be pumping some upper chest just as a bonus, and all of that is going to get done in 2 supersets in 5 exercises. Guys, I just invented these supersets and they are absolutely unreal. I just smashed out my shoulders until I couldn't move my arms anymore. I pumped up my upper chest and I did that in 20, maybe not even 20 minutes, guys. Absolute insane superset session. Smash it out, lock it in, and I'm gonna be giving you the best techniques how you can be doing a badass shoulder workouts in 20 minutes. Ow, it's time to build. All right, boys, but before we start, we have to go through what is the key points to be thinking about, guys, and what is the number one thing that destroys the shoulders. Well, there is one thing that destroys every single shoulder gain you're trying to get, because it doesn't let you do the movement perfectly. But not only that, there is one single thing that is responsible for every single shoulder injury, and that is
round the shoulders make you look smaller. Get your power positioners on and look bigger instantly.
The non-power position. Guys, the shoulder is so important to lock it in perfectly because it's such a movable joint. It's the most movable joint on your body. Your shoulder can move in every single way that there is possible in all of the segments, guys. And if that isn't locked in, and on top of that you're putting some heavy weight, and on top of that you are pushing yourself to the max, I guarantee you guys, sooner or later you are going to have an injury. And every single one of you that have been training in the gym longer than a couple of months knows what I'm talking about, because you guaranteed had an injury, small or big. But shoulder injury, I don't know nobody who trains in the gym who haven't had that, including me, guys. And I have had them all. And that's why I learned and understood the power of the power position, guys. Once you are in a power position, your shoulder joint is locked exactly in place. And now you can start putting how much load you want. You will be absolutely damaging, breaking to the bits, the muscles, but not injuring, but strengthening the joints, guys. And what is key for power position, you know it, boys, the power positioner. Whoever thinks that I'm talking shit, well, why are you watching my channel? Have I lied about anything? There's not a workout I've given you that you have tried that haven't absolutely done what I say. Well, believe me, you don't have to think. You found this channel, you can thank God, and all you have to do, what I say, when I say it, how I say it, and everything I say is going to happen, I guarantee you. So boys, power positioners on, that's number one. And now, boys, why am I putting on the POWER-ARMOUR X2 belt, guys? The only belt on the planet that has 2 functions in one.
They threw dirt on the name.
On the POWER-ARMOUR belt. Well, I don't necessarily need it for this exercise. We're going to be working with just 1 set of dumbbells. So this session you can be doing at home. If you have 1 set of dumbbells, it's all it takes to absolutely kill what I just told you. We're going to be killing your shoulders and burn out the upper chest. But why am I using the POWER-ARMOUR belt? Guys, this is the second part of the power position. So the power position doesn't only mean where is your shoulders, guys. It means where is your body. The whole body needs to be in power position. And sure, number 1 of the power position is what's happening in the shoulders. But number 2 is what's happening in your midsection, guys. If you start slacking somewhere in the midsection, bam, you're gonna transfer that slack into the upper part of your body, and you're gonna start slacking in the shoulders, guys. So now what is key? Power position have to be there. If you have a good core, you have a good stability on your core, that means you can lock your midsection, perfect, do that. If not, get the POWER-ARMOUR on belt. But now you don't have to lock it as hard as you would be doing when we're training something that we're protecting the back. But you want to have it tense to 60-70%, so you can just feel when your core starts releasing. And guys, number 3, do you know what is mainly responsible for your power position to be maintained? Sure, this is to put it there. The belt is to keep it there. But what maintains the power position is the neck. Because guys, what happens in the neck transfers to the rest of your body. So if your head starts falling down, the rest of the body follows, boys. So yes, this is complicated, but the body is the most complicated machine made on this planet. So yeah, it is complicated, but don't hate me. I didn't invent it. I'm just telling you how it should work. So guys, once you are locked in, lock your neck, tense your neck. And if you're not training your neck, you better start, because this is responsible for a lot of things and your head sits on it. So lock your neck, shoulders, core, everything braced, and then we're working. So the first exercise we are going to do, guys, is going to be killing the front delt and the upper chest. Now, which exercise is it? It's the upright row with a cross body, guys. Now this absolutely murders the upper chest, boys. Hand has to come higher than the other shoulder. The higher, the better. If you go past your shoulder height, you're going to be maxing the chest, but also engaging the fronts, boys. Now, one hand up, second hand up, and directly after, you're going to be doing a third exercise, but I'm going to be showing it afterwards because I want you to understand how it should look when you're doing a perfect cross body upward fly. So I'm going to be showing this and then show you how the whole system is made. Let's go, boys. All right, boys, now you want to be holding on the inside of the dumbbell. It gives you a bigger range of motion. Power position locked, core braced, and now the first thing that happens is you are keeping your chest out, moving your hand to the side. So this is your first movement, guys. And the second movement is from when this is maxed out, you continue up and past your shoulder. So this is how it goes when you're rolling in this. Head up, expose the chest. So now you understand the movement of how the upward fly is done. But guys, this is not the superset movement I am going to teach you. Now, what we are going to be doing, boys, is you're doing one movement for the upward, another movement for the second hand, and then you getting the dumbbells as soon as possible, squeezed together, maintain power position, and now you're doing a front raise. The dumbbells have to stay in contact, guys. This absolutely burns out everything from here throughout your whole chest till here. So your front delts and your chest on total fire, guys. If you maintain the power position, get the dumbbells fast as possible together, continue till here. The chest is the primary muscle, your front delts is the secondary, but this exercise is supposed to go up over your head height. Now here, the chest isn't doing nothing, it is maxing your front delts out. So this movement here, and you're gonna feel it, it's gonna absolutely burn you out. And now, on the way down, you control it, guys, and on the negative, you're actually working your traps and your rotator cuff. And rotator cuff, you know how important that is. Everybody who has fixed a shoulder injury, rotator cuff is everything. So boys, this is how the whole superset looks in action. Woo. Boys, an absolute monster of an exercise. Every single part of this section is totally burned out. Boys, give it a try. It's a monster. Drop me a comment if you like it and subscribe. How? Alright, boys, and now the second superset, the second section of this absolute killer shoulder workout. It's not a killer chest workout, but why not? It engages the upper chest, the front delt, so the chest is just a bonus, guys. But absolute killer shoulder workout is a mad complicated one. Guys, it's going to be in the first movement, absolutely murdering out your mid delts and your traps. In the second movement, it's going to be destroying your rear delts and the middle of your traps. And then comes mid and front delts, and then on the negative, all of those, but just in the negative way of working. That means TIP and time under tension, guys. Now this one, you won't be able to do explosive, so pretty much the whole movement is TIP and time under tension, but you will feel you're doing explosive, because to be honest, you will have to use so much power to even be able to complete this movement. Now guys, it's a risky one, so try yourself out with lightweight. If you can't maintain a power position, if you don't have a power positioner, skip this, to be honest. I'm not joking, unless you're very advanced and you know that your rotator cuff is madly strong. And how do you know if your rotator cuff is madly strong? Because you have trained the shit out of it. That's that simple, guys. If you don't have a six-pack on your rotator cuff, then it's not strong. So unless you are on a very high fitness level, get your power positioners on. This one is extremely amazing to train every single millimeter of your shoulder, guys. There's not a part that is not going to be on fire, and you will feel it in every part of the shoulders. But if you're doing this in a wrong position, it's a mad shoulder destroyer, not in a good way. So boys, power position is key, and even when you do have your power positioners on, and even if you're maintaining perfect power position, do it first 2-3 sets light. Now I done it hard because I know how my rotator cuff is, so I tried this today and I tried it quite heavy. I did it with 30 lbs, 15 kgs, but I would recommend 5 to 7 kgs, boys. Now let me show you all the movements that you're supposed to do. So what we are starting is in a 90 degrees lateral raise, guys. How do you do this one perfectly? Well, your elbows have to be into your side. So you're starting here, dumbbells coming together, but your elbows cannot flare out. So your elbow stays into the side, dumbbells coming together, boys. And now, first thing that happens is you're doing a bent 90 degrees lateral raise, guys. Keep your power position. Elbow is leading the movement. The back side of the dumbbell is coming even slightly higher than the front side. The front side will make the elbow drop down. You're putting the shoulder in a bad position. Now, when you come to this, the second movement, boys, is, and if you don't have a power position, this is what will destroy your shoulder. The second movement is you are coming up to a pressing position, boys. And now from the pressing position, you don't go down. You maintain a 90 degrees angle in your elbows. And now you press all the way up, head forward, like in every press. You press, lock everything out, and then it's coming back, boys. You're going down to 90 degrees, retensing your traps, retensing your shoulder blades. Make sure that everything stays put and coming down to where you started. And here you make a short stop, guys. Make sure that the dumbbells are controlled so they don't pull you down, because look what's happening to the shoulder if you're doing this. It's absolute terrible position for your shoulder. It will destroy your shoulder. So make sure you don't do this when you are here. And then you are coming back, and now you're in the starting position, and this is just 1 rep, and you're restarting. Boys, trust me, it's complicated, but once you do it, you will feel what it works. And this has to be the most complete shoulder movement on the planet, guys. I haven't never tried any other one movement that can burn the shoulder out in all of those places like this one. So let me show you how it goes in action. Lock it in, trust me, film yourself, see that you are doing it perfectly. Ask me questions in the comments if you need. I will answer every single one of you. Absolute monster of an exercise. Let's give it a name. The underdog mentality press. Ow. So first thing, boys, power position. Second thing, 90 degrees. Third thing, let's go. Sa. 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 Woo, boys, absolute killer. And now I can do maybe 1 more rep, but what you can do so you don't kill it totally, save 1 rep and then you just pump out a superset on just laterals. Sa. 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 Ah. Woo. Absolute killer exercise. This is definitely my favorite exercise of all times, of all muscles. This is the best exercise on the planet. The underdog mentality press. Don't forget it. Boys, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe, drop me a comment, help me get bigger reach. The more people we reach, the more men we build. That's how we're rolling.